For a while now, I've been talking about the coming changes to the area, specifically to the area surrounding the footprint of the bridge, but also just around the the perimeter of the bridge, just on the edge of it. There's a lot of new development and a lot of changes that are coming. One of the ones I've been telling you about is about the demolition of these buildings here on the northwest side of the bridge. These old brick buildings and everything are being demolished. This area right here has been designated by the MTA in order to use for a bus repair depot. And also either right here at the base of the bridge or just over at the end right over there, closer to 4th Street, they're planning on putting a subway station. As the LA Times said, the hipsters of the area are straining the public transportation system. So they're going to be bringing that here. However, the development of this area is actually causing some controversy throughout the now gentrified Arts District side, because initially they had really put their foot down that they wanted to have equitable redevelopment. Well, as the city promised, equitable redevelopment in this side of town that would really benefit them. And at one point they were requesting about 4% of the redevelopment money in order to make their gentrified side of this neighborhood more beautiful. What they ended up getting in the end into the final plans of the bridge itself was an amphitheater, as well as a arts park. Now with all this coming into this neighborhood here, just adjacent to it, people in the Arts District are worried that their plans for this amphitheater and the arts park is being thwarted, and that the lines of sight to what they believe would be a beautification of this neighborhood is being put in jeopardy. Interestingly, as I always mention, they never really planned anything for the east side of the bridge, the much larger part of this 2/3 of a mile long bridge. In the end, as an afterthought, Councilman Huizar has decided to try to pursue painting lines on the empty field in order to make a soccer field. But I say that's far from being equitable, when they have so many things that they're planning here. Needless to say, with all the different changes and developments and the tensions that are going on both sides of the river here, it's going to be very interesting to see what the final plans look like, what this neighborhood looks like when they're done, redesigning it and remodeling it for the future. And hopefully just the recent complications and all the concerns inevitably lead us back to the negotiating table, to starting a dialogue on both sides of the river in getting a far much more useful and equitable space that is programmable and integrated and not an afterthought, as was promised to us back in December 2013 when they talked about the changes that were coming to this area. But here we are looking down on the demolition of these buildings. Interestingly, I should probably note that some of my favorite raves when I was young were held right here in these warehouses, in these brick buildings here. Interestingly enough, I recently found out that TV exists, and I've been going back and watching old episodes of things my friend watched, and I was watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know, shoot me. And Angel, those episodes about that damn ring, and the beginning of the whole Angel series, they're actually running through several parts of those episodes through these buildings right here. It's very interesting. You could actually see both bridges from the different angles. But yeah, you know, I hope everyone's had captured pictures of this area, because all of this in a few more days will be no more. Okay, see you later, guys.